Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Tremendous build-up to decide the championship in the Southeastern Conference. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Auburn Tigers. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the first chance for this offense to deal with the atmosphere here in the SEC Championship game and the pressure of the moment, facing a rugged defense they know the work cut out for them.
Chris, even in these big environments, I think it's very key to just focus on what you can control, which is your own effort and the details in front of you. Typically, the offense, and more specifically the quarterback that can do that sooner, is the one that's going to have success. We'll see if he can do it right here.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
The sure hands. It's Portman. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man deep.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Auburn's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. To succeed today, to win a conference championship, this quarterback's going to have to deal with one of the best secondaries in the country. Joe, we talked to them. This is a very confident group. They expect to shut down the passing game.
Chris, I think that confidence starts with the fact that they are such an intelligent group, so they can disguise their coverage. They understand where they need to be post-snap, but they're not showing that to the quarterback pre-snap. And because of that, these quarterbacks all year have made really poor decisions against this group. Chris, there's so many layers to this game. The conference championship, obviously, but also potentially a Heisman Trophy on the line. He has been so good all year long. If he has a big day today, he could take home that Heisman. Well, Chris, he is the straw that stirs the drink of this offense. Over 1,500 yards. You can see exactly why he's up for the Doak Walker Award. He is so good. Great vision. I love the fact that they go to him this early and set him up for the rest of the game.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Makes the catch. It's Cobb. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Makes the grab. It's Washington. They finally make the stop with the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game. Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
To throw, it's Brown. The pressure's on. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at him get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
Finds his man. It's Washington. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they tried out the field goal team. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. What a catch. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Chris, the question about Marcel Reed and A&M was never going to be in the first couple of months. It's always going to be about what happens late in the season and in playoff time. Last year, they did not play well against Texas and Miami, and a lot of that was Marcel.
Russell's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Cobb.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They'll feed the back again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. That's caught. It's Cobb. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Brown. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. They get him down after the return. Wow, that interception could be enormous. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Give it to the back again. Oh, he's got open space. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Here's the second down play. Looking to pass this time. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The Aggies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now looking to scramble. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. Another positive play for this quarterback who's trying to use this championship game as a showcase, Joel, for his Heisman candidacy.
Well, Chris, as you know, you need stages and moments, and there's no better moment than this, a championship environment, a great opponent, and everybody in the college football world watching this team as they're headed for a championship, and he's headed for a potential Heisman.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. Past the 45. He's got space, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. He breaks away for the touchdown. So the explosive play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. But wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To the air. It's Reed. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
He shreds the tackle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. He goes out of bounds inside the 45. Registered Aggies player now down on the field. Senior offensive lineman. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Little eye candy here from the offense in pre-snap motion. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, as they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Back to throw. It's Reed. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that pass falls incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking for some space. It's Cobb. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Scanning the field. It's Brown. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's got some space. Look out. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense is still clicking. Has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone. Headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Chris, Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Dropping back, it's Brown. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. Incompletion makes it second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick grab. He's got room to run. Look out. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. No, he didn't get in. He stopped short. It'll bring up third and goal. And now Texas A&M calls their second timeout. Strategy session before this third down play. Now it's third down and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Finds an open target on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Look out, he's breaking free. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Riley. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Aggies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. Even though there is a lot of outside noise about this running back and his Heisman contention, they can't worry about that in a conference championship moment. They've got to stay focused on the task at hand, ride his momentum. But I can tell you, as a Heisman voter, everybody's looking to see, will he have a Heisman moment today, and will he strike the pose? I'll keep you posted here in the third quarter. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. Sees an opening. tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Back to pass. It's Brown. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
He's running out of time here. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can...
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket. So right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking into the clear. Will not be brought down. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Boy, he sold out for that first down and paid the price. As he's able to get the first down, he takes a big hit. You'd love to see him try to get down right there when he gets the first, but this defense was pursuing hard, and you know they were trying to show up and play physical with this quarterback outside of the pocket.
Gets loose. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense cannot be stopped.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Tigers sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks into the clear. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The shotgun handoff here.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Over the middle, it's Riley. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line, it's Riley. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Reed. Running back grabs it on a screen.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. The Aggies will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Auburn sidelines, there is some really good things happening. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted here on the sidelines. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the running back's got it again. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the fourth quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Getting set. Here's second down. The back's got it. Oh, look out. He's got open space. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Send the back in motion. It's caught. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They are pouring it on now.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Back to pass. It's Reed. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He keeps it on a design run. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Muscles past the defender. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 25. First down and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Reed. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
A pop pass on the jet sweep, and we're able to get him down. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. Third and goal. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking for 6. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
Grinding away with the running game. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there. Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Trying to run it. It's Washington.
This is so impressive on first down. Look at these big guys up front. They're able to just win the line of scrimmage, create an 8-yard gain here on first down. Now it's 2nd and 2. The last thing you want now is some sort of pre-snap penalty, and that's what I would be communicating as a quarterback in the huddle.